Welcome to Greg and Andy Unleashed. My name's Andy. This is Greg, my co-host.
Hello.
And quick one right here, Greg. So, last episode, the very first episode that we recorded was on the State of Origin. And how was that? How was that game, Greg? You wanna share with us a little bit about that one?
I've got a few things to say, mate.
Firstly, no Reece Walsh.
That's why we lost. He's my idol, but that's right. We'll get him next time, mate. You know, it was actually, in my opinion, it was actually kind of smart because Billy Slater, he's
thinking long term here.
If Fittler won that game, he can keep his job, and so therefore Queensland are gonna have another easy win next year, bro. Fittler will be on the squad, mate. We'll smash him, bro. So it's chess not checkers.
That's all I'm saying, mate. Chess not checkers.
Oh, there's always next year, mate. That's what I say every year.
Yeah, this guy's a voice of us. So you gotta know, mate.
Didn't know we'd be opening it with full depth State of Origin analysis and, you know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wait, no. It's good stuff.
We have a guest. Tim Haycock.
G'day. How's it going?
Tim is my long-term friend from school. From where? Okay,
Let's go back to the very beginning, Tim.
Yeah.
Firstly, how do we know each other?
Bro, we've been born and raised in the same church, same school. Pretty much been, our parents knew each other and we grew up in like... We were good friends in prep and, grew up, grade 10, you ditched the boys and you moved to a public school.
Yeah.
Letting down the boys, but it's right, I forgave you, but, still good friends throughout church and, ministry work and stuff like that, so it's been real good.
I feel like our friendship's kind of grown over the last 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, it feels like for a very long time we weren't very close, but then, I don't know, I think just life in general brings us closer when you have the same sort of values and goals, so it's been real good.
We knew each other, we knew of each other, but we didn't really know each other that well.
And then how did we meet Andy? That's the real question, bro.
How did we meet?
The miracle man.
We kind of met together, to be fair.
Yeah, we were kind of like starting our friendship and you pop along.
Confused right now.
No, but you popped in at the time we were starting to actually grow a friendship and it literally just became like an ultimate trio.
Yeah, bro. Because remember the campfire days, mate, back in the day? How the potty first began.
Oh!
The discussions of the potty.
Right,
yeah. That's it,
literally, discussions of the potty. No. Tim was like one day, hey, you got to come rock climbing. Since then, I feel like I've known the guy my whole life.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
That's how it works around here.
Yeah. Alright, so...
let's bring it to...
We were just somewhere at Sydney for TNS. So, I'm probably going to get Tim... Explain for starters what
TNS stands for, and then what your experience was with it, because I know you weren't there the whole time.
TNS stands for True North Summit. It's like a young adults conference held by the folk in Sydney. It was held at the church, Faith Baptist Church. Great church there, great folk. We love them. And it was a pretty exciting time to be there. I only got to be there for like the Saturday and Sunday. I had to do a whole bunch of university placements for the week beforehand, so most of the folk from our church got to do the whole retreat beforehand in the first few days of TNS, and I just got the tail end of it. But man, even though I was only there for 2 days, it was well worth the time. It was so worth it.
Man, there was something different about that camp. That entire
Camp.
Yeah, well, not really camp.
What even was it?
It was just a conference.
Yeah, a conference. That's the word.
That's the word you're looking for.
No, it was a good conference, man.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed you couldn't stay the whole time because it was good. What about you, Andy? What were your thoughts on the conference?
Oh, mate! First of all, it was so much fun picking up Tim on Saturday morning. He was so G'd up for the whole conference and going to Luna Park and everything. So that was pretty good.
Surviving on coffee that day.
Yeah,
caffeine.
Arrives after like 3 hours sleep when we pick him up from the airport. And he's just like, "Yeah, I'm so excited to be here."
I show up, Andy's doing his pump ups in the car park. Like, yeah, let's go.
That's it, bro.
But no, the conference was unreal, eh? Kurt Skelly, such good messages, and Pastor Murphy as well. And just the different ones. I don't know which ones you guys went to again, but I went to Influence with Pastor Hernan, and that was so good.
Which one were we in?
I went to
Ministry. We were in Ministry.
With Skelly, Pastor Skelly.
Yeah. That was
good. No, seriously. unreal experience. Great to meet and see people from Sydney, obviously, because I'm from Sydney. Go the Blues. Just have to interject that there.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
But no, it was unreal to meet new people as well, and also just as I said, just getting around God's word, and again, catching up with some of the boys, especially Ray and Stat. Have a chat with Ray and Stat.
Well, we're gonna plug them, bro, because you know they promised a shout out to us, so better give them a shout out.
Those boys really like your inspiration for all of this, weren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Literally, yes.
They're literally what got this thing started for you guys. We're like, we need a Brisbane version of Ray and Stat. I'm like, yeah. Well, here it is.
That's it. That's it. Nah, it's been good though. I guess leading on from that, what was something I guess that God's sort of spoken to you through that conference, if anything, for you two?
Oh, having only been there for the 2 days, I was actually, I definitely got challenged. Like, don't get me wrong. I guess it was kind of fortunate that I was so tired. Being so tired kind of lowered my guard, and it kind of just allowed kind of God just to speak to me. When if I was fully, energized and wasn't half sick, trying to stay alive and full of energy, I probably wouldn't have got what I got.
I've got to interject there, bro. That is so true, though. The amount of sickness going on.
Oh, everyone was sick.
What was that, dude? It was.
Yeah, it's just the influenza, man.
Bro, it was bad though. It wasn't the normal flu.
Man,
I'm still getting over it, bro.
I got sick the day before I left, and I was fine the day or two after I got back home. Like,
dude, that's just Sydney for you, bro.
Queensland's
better, bro. I don't even care.
100%. No, but it was good. I believe that being sick and being tired kind of just allowed me to just hear what I needed to hear. And as weird as it is, it was a lot of tears shared, and I got to just talk to my pastor and some of the other men in our church just to kind of just convey those things that I've been convicted about, and kind of have them help me be accountable and just challenge where my heart is and how I need to be serving moving forward and stuff like that. All the opportunities being able to arise from that and just kind of just move forward, having my heart set on God. It was just really good to be a part of that, and
that's it, man.
Even having you boys there, it was just good just to even strengthen those friendships over the few days we were there. It was just it was absolutely awesome.
Nah, it's great. It's encouraging to see a whole bunch of people that have the same values, and that have the same just outlook on life, I guess. And sometimes you're in the same spot, same church, so you don't really think there's many more out there. But yeah, it was awesome. What about you, Andy? What were some takeaways for you, mate? If anything.
Yeah, honestly, probably the biggest thing that was God's just been working on my heart is just being an influence to other people, and especially younger people in the next generation. There's really a big gap of Christian influence to younger generation, whereas TikTok, media, the world in general has got plenty of content out there for young people and kids, and literally like YouTube and everything else. But there's just not really a lot of Christian stuff out there, so that's something that God's really been putting on my heart to start to put out content for younger people and for kids, and then also just obviously
that's could be part of this podcast, mate. For the kids, mate. For the kids.
For the kids. That's it.
How
about yourself, man? How about yourself,
man,
Greg?
I guess.
I'll give it back to you.
Bro, this is cool, man. I got the
on a swivel.
Yeah,
I got my own over here, bro. I'm chilling.
Probably breaking the tail at the same time. That's all good. Yeah. Honestly, for me, man, it was really good. It was just an encouragement, and I've got some big plans for the future for myself that I don't quite know yet, but it's exciting, and I think it was really just a wake up call to just keep going, and although you might not be able to see the future, God sees it, and I guess if you just take it, it's just a thing. If you step out in faith, that who knows what'll happen, So that's sort of, if people don't know, I've been running a project for PNG for missionary Caleb Wilson, and his family, and I've just been I don't know. It's just all sort of worked out in a way that you can't really explain in the human level, because it just started off small, got bigger, so now it looks like we're building a house for him, and it's just exciting how I guess this conference, some of the messages from pastor and from the pastors was exactly that. We gotta get. Do you want to come on, Josh? Come on, the riddle. We're live, bro. We're actually live right now. Do you want to come on? Oh, it's all good, bro. That's all good though. You want to come on?
Jump in, bro. I've got a seat right here.
Yeah. Wait, jump in. Wait, you're gonna.
We're in the fresh.
Jump in here.
We're in the work fit.
Here we go.
Firstly, explain who you are. Explain what you're doing.
Boys, I just got off shift from a sushi train and saw the church doors open. I was like, bro, can't be missing out.
Who are you? People don't know.
Oh, is that the camera? I'm Greg's brother.
Little brother.
Little brother, younger brother.
Little.
Younger.
Keyword little.
Bigger.
Bro, thinks
Some sibling rivalry right here.
Goes to the gym. And
Mate.
eats like
Bro knows he's big. Bro knows he's big. Not thinks.
I do.
Anyways, what are we talking about?
So Josh, I guess for you, mate, what are your I don't even know. What's a good question?
You didn't go to TNS.
yeah.
What about the week before conference?
Okay,
How was conference for you?
Yeah, how was conference?
How's conference? Conference was great. Heap of serving. Although I missed most of the messages, but I was in the kitchen doing stuff, hit the apron, washing dishes.
Oh, mate.
Boys, I'm a kitchen hand at work. I was just like, bro,
This guy's a feminist, mate, by the way.
Facts.
6'8".
Women's rights.
Alright. We'll definitely have an interesting episode for you down the road.
No, that's good. So I think this is a good question. You obviously go to youth, and Tim is your leader. How's that, mate? How do you find Tim?
Tim as a leader.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Tim's good, but he just
There's a butt. Oh no.
he just needs more games that I would actually like show. There's one game for the viewers who don't know. It's called
Bro,
Scalpel.
you don't understand how much effort I put into these games. Bro.
Okay. There's one game called Scalpel, and we play. It's the funnest game. Everybody loves it, and Tim's just dead against us having fun at youth.
You don't understand. No, you don't understand. If I whip out Scalpel every second week, it's not gonna have the same effect. Like people aren't gonna look forward to it.
At least 2 months.
Yeah, you gotta leave them wanting more.
I understand.
You leave a gap.
I understand, but I'm just saying next week. Come on.
It ain't happening.
That's
Nah.
kind of my fault,
It ain't happening.
Who jumped out of the tree? Who jumped out of the tree?
Geordie's jumping out of a tree and breaking his ankle.
Yeah, literally. Alright, so I got a question now. Bring it back. Tim, firstly, you haven't even okay, it's kind of my fault, I didn't ask. But what do you do for work, and what are your plans for the future? Like, say 10 years. It's obviously like, it's hard to see in the future.
That's a big question.
Yeah.
Well, currently I'm a university student studying my Bachelor of Nursing. So within a year and a half, I'll be a registered nurse. Currently working at the Royal Brisbane Women's Hospital. That's a tongue twister, that one. It's a hospital in the city in Brisbane here. I work as like a nursing assistant, just a casual part-time, not part-time, but just a casual job. It gets me through uni. It pays well. I truly believe God has opened up doors in that industry so many times that it honestly just doesn't make sense. Much like you were saying about what you were doing with Caleb Wilson, God just like jobs I didn't even apply for and certain things just lining up that just you can't do in your own power. But I truly believe God is kind of guiding me in that direction. I have no idea where I'm going to end up. Obviously, I can have plans or goals. I reckon like something a bit more complex care, cardiology or emergency.
Just come
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Cuddle.
Yeah, sorry.
Cuddle up.
Yeah, just that type of work would be good. But obviously, whatever God has planned for me, I'm 100% for it because He obviously knows better than I do, and he'll know what I will enjoy more than I will myself. So I have no idea where I'm going to end up, but that's hopefully wherever God leads me, I'm going to follow.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, that's a great like outlook on life, I guess, And yeah, nice. So here's a question: what is something about you that others wouldn't know from church? Just in general, bro. Like, what's something that's a bit, I don't know, a bit different, bro. Well, Josh can answer this one too, mate.
Yeah, go on, Josh. I have no idea. People know me pretty well here at church.
Yeah.
I'm an open book.
That's true. Josh?
Me? Well, I had a... no.
No, you had
Boys.
something. You had something.
Well, I was going to say... not many people know this because it just happened. I think I just evaded kidnapping.
Bro,
which is
what?
interesting. I was walking home from work just then and some people just pulled up. I was like, what's going on?
Who?
Some randos.
What, in a car?
Yeah, I offered them my sushi.
What? What did they say to you?
They're just
Bro,
Let's talk a dark turn.
Yeah,
I was just
what
like,
happened,
they were
bro?
just like, jump in, we'll take you home. I was like,
Sweet. Did they
Sorry.
offer you free candy as well?
no, but they were like,
Oh, come on, bro. You could have at least got some for us too.
steal it and run it.
That's
Wait, so-
concerning, man.
No, yeah, I offered them my sushi, and
Instead of taking the ride home.
So, but
Bro, come on. You had a free ride home.
Let's break this down, because I don't understand the situation. So you're walking home at night,
yeah,
and a car pulls up, and they say, would you like a lift? And you say to them, you can have my sushi.
yeah, facts.
What?
I was like, well, I mean, hey, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with a bang. Offer them my sushi.
And then what happened? They drove off.
Yeah, I was just like, no, firm on the nose, and they
Greg,
were like, all right. And just
He's
drove.
your brother, bro.
How many people were in the car?
Strange.
He's your
Two.
brother.
Well, it's
Both
fine. I'm here now.
guys?
Yeah,
That's concerning.
Yeah.
it's
right.
fine,
Could be
boys.
just the bros,
Boys, it's
you know?
I
fine.
ain't safe about it.
Far out.
It's
Well,
fine.
at least you made it here.
Boys, we made it here. We're good. Hey, that's something not many people know about me, boys. So.
Okay.
Ah,
Rightio.
yeah,
You
Fair.
asked, I answered.
That is fair.
It kind of happened
yeah.
randomly.
Yeah, righty, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Good
I
night.
think that's good. That's a good episode. Let's bring on the next guest, I reckon.
Hold up, one sec.
Oh, you
So,
got
Tim, I got a quick last question for you. What are some key life takeaways
Oh my word.
that you would like to share with us and anyone that's watching / listening to us here?
Oh man. Is it just like
All right, I'll give you a
Yeah,
second
how-
to
how-
think about it.
how
And
deep
Josh,
is-
I'm asking you as well.
how deep do I go? Is it just like
Oh,
tips
mate,
and tricks for
it's-
life, or is this actual like
Yeah, whatever you
life
like.
advice or whatever?
Whatever comes to your mind while he's thinking about it. Guys, make sure you go ahead, click those buttons, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, baby, we got you. And we'll come back to Tim. Tim?
Plugging Legend 52.
Let's drop a sub.
For me, it would be last couple of years just learning to seek God in all the decisions you want to do. Don't try to do it in your own power, because most of the time you'll end up stuffing up, or God will shut doors and your life will crumble. If you just let God lead you, things will work out far better than you could ever imagine. I'm still experiencing that. I'm only just at the start of it, but it's far better than trying to do things in my own power. So that's probably the biggest thing that I've learnt, and that I would encourage everyone else to do as growing up.
Yeah. And I would like to say, from me personally, just looking at you and your life, bro, I can see the difference, especially like in the last year, bro. And I think you're a good example for any young person to just keep going, keep doing your best, and that's good, man. I really appreciate you jumping on the pod, mate. And
Anytime.
mate, the first one, we love it, mate. We love this, mate. All right, are you happy, Andy? You want to ask anything else, mate?
Yeah, does Josh have any
Oh,
wise
of
words of wisdom for us? Besides, don't accept candy from strangers.
Get your sushi
And
from
offer your sushi to people. Be firm with your nose.
Oh, well, I mean, you've always got a choice, you know. A lot of kids out there always, you know, going off and doing stuff, and you can always say no, like, you know. Yeah, it's pretty easy to fall into traps of, like, partyings, drugs and stuff, and a lot of kids are doing it around my age, around teen years, and if you just don't fall into that trap, you miss a lot of problems that... Because a lot of the people that I work with are around my age, and they're telling me, like, I'm like screwed up, and, you know, got like depression and anxiety pills, and I'm just like, everything that you told me has been the outcome of a choice. You're just a moron, mate. And I mean, look, I didn't tell them exactly like that. I told them in a different way. That's exactly
probably for the better.
I was just like, you know, yeah, I pretty much just told them. I was like, if no one else is going to tell you, I'll tell you. It's the outcome of a choice.
Brilliant.
You know, you could have said no to that thing and you didn't, and you reap what you sow. Yeah, that's my wise words.
Very true, very true. And I'm especially loving the duck socks right there. Tim, can you give the audience a bit of a viewing?
There we go.
Beautiful.
Rubber duckies going on.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, Greg, any final words, mate?
Hey, not really. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. Just... Yeah.
Follow Impact Youth on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Friday nights youth group at Good Shepherd Baptist Church. Shameless plug.
Say it one more time, bro. A bit clearer.
Impact Youth on Instagram, and we believe we also have a Facebook page. Follow us for more updates and weekly things we got going on at Good Shepherd here. Lots of fun.
If you're a teen listening to this and you don't go to youth group,
Yeah, you live in the Brisbane area, come and visit us. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, baby.
Josh can testify, can't you, Josh?
Yeah.
He kind of said a lot of negatives, but it's all good.
No, he's an old soul. He doesn't need it.
Yeah. That's good. All right, guys. Well, we'll wrap it up there. Anything else, Andy?
Yeah. No, I think that's it. It was great. We had our little intermission with Josh just rocking up, so nearly being kidnapped. So just always bringing those good vibes for you all. So it's been good stuff, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Guys, make sure you go ahead, click those buttons, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, baby, we got you.